Well, this was unexpected. Supreme has finally broken their silence on fall/winter 2025. And as you can see by this video's title and thumbnail, Playboi Carti for Supreme 2025. In this video, I'm breaking down what this means for fall/winter 2025, talk a little bit about resale potential, and my overall thoughts and opinions on this partnership. So if you guys love staying up to date on Supreme and other related streetwear content, then be sure to hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the noti bell so you can stay up to date every single time I post and go live. I will be going live next Thursday for Supreme Week 1 of fall/winter 2025. We're gonna have the lookbook and preview coming out next Monday. It's pretty much right around the corner, folks. So lock in, kick your feet up, grab your favorite beverage, and let's get into it. I can't believe it's actually real. Playboi Carti for Supreme. So I naturally had to rock my Tyler the Creator tee from fall/winter 24. Posted an hour ago. It's got 82,000 likes, a lot of engagement on it. All the pages have been posting it. What's going on? Why is Carti looking so weird? Why is he showing his nipple? I can safely say, folks, this is not going to be the exact image seen on the photo t-shirt, because if you're newer to Supreme or if you forgot, this is gonna be a photo t-shirt almost 100% released during week 1, kind of how they've been doing it as of late. I already brought up Tyler the Creator and wore this shirt for one very important reason. Going back, this was the photo teased ahead of the season. This one as well. So Tyler got 2 of them. I believe these were the posters that were hung up around the city. So these will be seen on posters in New York, LA, Japan, Chicago, probably anywhere there's a Supreme store. They're likely going to be posting up these flyers, and people will be seeing that in the streets, taking pictures, sharing it on all the usual channels. But if you were a little worried about the pose and him not really having a shirt on, it is what it is. Maybe you might be disappointed that's not what we're getting, but almost certainly we're going to get a more serious looking pose in the photo. Now, in terms of resale, I actually think this shirt is going to do fairly well for a couple reasons. Carti's been on a bit of a run since, I'd say, Whole Lotta Red. I was more of a fan of Carti in the early mixtape days, Broke Boy era, Magnolia era, that type of shit, when he was collabing with Uzi back in the day, wearing breads and the patchwork jacket. I mean, he's worn some sick Supreme fits, and controversial as he is, Ian Connor definitely helped style Carti back in the day and really put him on to that streetwear culture that nowadays is extremely common for all the rappers to be a part of. But even like 10 years ago, that kind of stuff could make you be seen as really cool, because not everyone was fucking with it like that. Social media still wasn't what it was today, even though it was still extremely prevalent. I'm saying this because I think the shirt is gonna do relatively well. Is it gonna be as good as the Max B tee? In my honest to goodness opinion, I don't know. It could. Certainly if there is one color that stands above the rest, Max B, it just happens to be purple. But this is probably best case scenario. If the shirt's gonna be $54, it's gonna resell somewhere in the low hundreds, mid hundreds. Max B took a bit, and even now it still does occasionally sell for under $100. This one went for 73, 90, 98. Still almost double retail, but this is modern era Supreme. There's a lot more quantity out there. It's less desirable by like the Chrome Heart kids and everyone that's graduated beyond streetwear, and that's fair enough. But I do honestly think a huge amount of younger kids are going to be jumping into this, like Gen Z and younger. I was fully expecting Carti to somewhat fade into obscurity after he never really switched up the flow, but he's still extremely relevant with huge shows, viral sounds on TikTok, which is very important nowadays. But even with all of that said, it still could end up like this shirt right here, Tyler the Creator, one of the most influential celebrities for Supreme, absolutely got me into the brand from seeing him in music videos, doing stuff with Odd Future, looking cool. And this shirt can be acquired for essentially retail, like $48, size large. You can buy it now, and I'm sure if you placed a bid for a little bit lower, you could get it. And that's not necessarily a bad thing at all. And I do think it's still going to sell out relatively quickly. But what do I think overall about this decision? I mean, without sounding like a complete glazer hype beast, which Fair enough. I probably am. I think it's a great idea for a number of different reasons. Carti has genuinely been wearing Supreme for at least 10 years at this point and really had an influential era in those SoundCloud days. I'm thinking of Motion logos, that Patrick Anorak again, General Box logos. And to me, that's like peak style. Like, that's what you want to look like, because I have the brain of a 16-year-old. But lately, over the past few seasons, he's been getting early product like the faux fur jacket from Spring Summer 25, as well as the bandana work jacket from last season as well. Both looked incredibly cool, and both of those items were relatively fast sellouts. For me personally, I am a Carti fan. I don't listen to him on the regular anymore, but I do have my phases where I'll listen to his older stuff when I'm skateboarding. And say what you will about mumble rap and the new gen of hip hop, the Carti baby voice is iconic and absolutely ushered in a new era of rappers just trying to copy his style. So what do I think is gonna happen? I think it's gonna sell out relatively fast. We're gonna get some resale opportunities on 1 or 2 or 3 of the colorways. Maybe it'll be really hype. I think this does have the potential to break the mold of like the Tyler T right here and go even further beyond No Goku. But it also has the potential to just be a cool tee for the Carti fans and the hype beasts alike. In my opinion, really sets the tone for what Fall Winter 25 is going to be about, which is providing us with cool products that speak to our interests, that get us excited, they get us talking, and that's all I can really ask for. So all that being said, what do you guys think about Playboi Carti for Supreme 2025? Do you think it's dope? Are you hashtag Team Vamp? Or do you think it's a little bit lame? Maybe you're not a fan at all and you'd rather have someone else. Whatever the case may be, let me know each and everything in the comment section down below. Subscribe to always stay up to date on everything Supreme. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Doses.